Good morning, Ramon.
Good morning.
We can get this started with Manolo.
Hey, buenos días, hermano, ¿cómo está?
Buenos días, Manolo, ¿cómo estamos? Bien, ¿y usted?
Bien, gracias. Ramon, could you talk a little bit of how you have been preparing for this season? How early you start practicing last winter? And were you able to go a little while to visit your parents in Dominican?
Yeah, I did visit my parents in the Dominican. I think it was late October, and then yeah, started working out like a week and a half after the season, and then yeah, I mean it was a good off season.
Yeah, well, this year the team shaping up a little different than last year. Still have a lot of key players. Of course, Chapman is coming back. You lost Semien, you lost Liam Hendricks. You added Andrews, and you added tremendous close and Rosenthal. How do you see the team shaping up for this year, my friend?
Good. I mean, I think it's better. I mean, obviously we lost some key pieces, but it is what it is, and they replace it with great pieces. We already had a good core group of guys, so it's not like we lost. I mean, we lost significant guys, but we feel pretty comfortable with the group that we have here, and yeah.
Matt?
Morning, Ramon. You have talked about just the work you did last offseason defensively and how it maybe helped you last season when you played really well in the field. I was wondering if there's anything specific that you focused on working defensively this offseason.
Yeah, I just work on not sucking in all aspects of the game. Yeah.
Positioning, I guess, was a big thing for you last year, and you've credited some of the coaches. Was there anything? Do you kind of go back and look at any of that type of thing after a season and kind of assess if you need to change that, or if you're pretty comfortable with how you were playing depth-wise last year?
Yeah, just keep doing the same thing defensively and fixing some stuff base running wise, and then hitting it just hit the ball pretty much. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, just simple. Yeah.
Vince?
Good morning, Ramon.
What's up, Vince?
The last couple of years with guys like Chris Davis and Marcus, and then eventually Liam coming into the role that he did, there was some leadership there. And I guess a lot of people thought that it was a void that's going to be lacking. But last year you showed in the playoffs, especially against Houston, where you were not afraid to be vocal in a game that the A's came back and won. How does that speak to that there is leadership that comes from all parts of the clubhouse, and how important that is for this specific team, that there's not one person, but everybody feels comfortable with their voice and allowing them to help each other excel to where you want to be?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing the front office have done is just put guys. You know, the guys that they put here, they just want to win. I mean, no matter what. But it just gonna press the button when we have to, and it just find a way to win if it's doing whatever. I mean, yeah, I felt like I had to do what I had to do, but there's a lot of guys that have stepped up during the season too, and they had to do what they have to do, in their moment to keep us rolling mentally and physically, especially when you don't have fans. It's extremely tough to get motivated to play and just shy away from those moments because the fans give you that adrenaline of the game to keep show them what they want, and hopefully we have fans too.
And so you're going to play your first game on Sunday. The team will, and there will be fans at Mesa. It's a start. What does that mean to you and your teammates, that you'll have that backing once again that you can use to your advantage?
Yeah, I mean, it just, I guess, back to normal. It's good to have fans. cheering for you, for the team, and it motivates you. In the off season, when you think about it, you work for them too, you know, to put a show, and hopefully I'm able to put a show.
Martin?
Hey, Ramon, good to see you again.
So, Martin.
Hey, we were talking to Bob yesterday, and with Marcus being gone, the leadoff spot is kind of open right now. And he mentioned you as a possibility to bat leadoff some this year. I know you've done it before, but heading into spring training, does that kind of change your preparation at all? Does it change from any normal spring training to kind of prepare for that role, or do you just kind of keep it the same?
No, it just I mean, I feel extremely comfortable in that role. Over the past, I mean, I feel like I have done pretty well. You know, with more time, I can do way better. But yeah, I mean, it's whatever Bob decides and the front office. I'm just here to win, and that's all I focus on. If I'm batting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm ready.
Matt?
I was wondering if any of the pitchers that you faced in live BP have stood out to you. Not sure if there's anybody that you've seen. I don't know everyone you've seen, but from the guys that you stood in against.
Holmes. Holmes is pretty good. I mean, he's. I think I don't want to say the name wrong, you know. So I'm gonna leave it at that on that one. But the other ones, I just forgot the names, to be honest with you. But yeah, they all been throwing gas. Jeffrey looks pretty good. I mean, breaking balls are good. I mean, yeah, it's looking good. I mean, by the end of the day, it's all about consistent during the course of the whole year. It's not about spring training, you know. But I mean, even I heard Luzardo was throwing 98, you know. So yeah, these pitchers are ready.
Vince?
Ramon, with the change in protocols, which began with spring training or whatever restart last year, what have you been able to find that works best for you? Because you don't get as much time at the ballpark, you don't get as much time in the cage, looking at video, et cetera. What has worked best for you that keeps you trying to stay consistent?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they set some times here, but I just break the rules, to be honest with you. I just show up like an hour earlier, to be honest, because I don't get my time work. Yeah, and yeah, and just spring training, you got like picture days and stuff, so that adds up. And yesterday what did we have yesterday? What did we do yesterday?
Like in the morning?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't do nothing? Yeah. I think, but the day before we did something else. And yeah, it just takes time away from my routine. But hopefully in the season, it's good here right now. But in the season, hopefully it's just normal times that we can show up instead of 5 hours before the game. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen this year. But I mean, everything else is good. I mean, we're used to it, so used to wearing masks everywhere. So yeah, it's not that bad.
Manolo?
Ramon, I have followed Elvis Andrews since he came into the league, the little kid, a long time ago. It seems to me that he has like the same kind of personality like yours. You know, you have had a chance to talk to him a lot in the past. You already start talking to him, and what kind of a player you think that he's here for the A's? You know, what kind of player you think the A's are getting with Elvis Andrews?
I mean, getting a bet, you know, that he's been in the World Series twice. He's been in the playoffs a bunch of times, and he already played with one of the best third basemen in the history of the game. He's playing with one of the current best third basemen in the game, and he's gonna learn a lot. You know, I mean, we're gonna learn a lot from him. You know, and not only defensively for the infielders, but the whole group. You know. I asked him a lot of questions about stealing bases, and we haven't really talked that much, but that's the only thing we've been talking, just making jokes right now and get to know each other.
All right. Thank you, Ramon.
Thank you.